He didn't raise his voice when he said it, and he didn't look angry either. He just stared at the carpet and said softly, "Grandpa, it's better if you don't come to the wedding." And my chest tightened. But I hid it behind the kind of smile old men learn to wear, the kind that keeps pain from spilling onto the people you love. I squeezed his hand and said, "All right, kid." And the relief on his face hurt more than the words themselves. And on the wedding day, when there were no flowers, no cake, and confused guests whispering to each other, I was exactly where he told me to be. Nowhere at all, even though before all this my life was simple and familiar, living alone in the small house where I raised my grandson Noah after his parents were gone, listening to the floor creak under my steps, fighting with a door that stuck every winter, fixing a porch light that flickered whenever the rain came hard, working honest jobs during the day and small repair work at night. Not easy work, but work that let me sleep with a clear mind. And when Noah was a boy, I packed his lunches, showed up to every school event, no matter how rough they were, never spoke badly about the people who left him behind, just held him closer and taught him how to stand tall. Every Sunday, I called my brother Frank, who knew my whole life without judgment. And when I told him Noah was getting married, he said I must be proud, and I truly was. Neighbors used to tell me I did a good job raising that boy, and I believed them until Noah met Claire, polished and gentle with a wealthy family and a father named Raymond, who spoke loud and spent money like it meant nothing. When I offered to help with the wedding, Noah said everything was handled, and after that I stopped being included. The calls got shorter. Details stopped coming. Conversations ended early. And I told myself that was just life moving forward, that I should not cling. But late at night at my kitchen table, I wondered when I had become something to hide instead of someone to honor, still believing love would fix it if I stayed quiet. But distance does not arrive all at once. It comes in small excuses, missed calls, changed subjects, until the first real hurt came when I found out about the engagement party from someone else and lied about not being able to attend because the truth felt too heavy to say out loud. Then neighbors started asking how I was doing because Noah told them I was not well. And when I asked him about it, his pause said more than his denial. The stories kept growing, unstable, gone, no longer around, until one evening he came by without warning, coat still on, eyes on the clock, refused coffee, and gently told me I should stay away from the wedding because it would make people uncomfortable. And when I asked what he had told them, he could not answer. And after he left, I cried quietly at that same kitchen table, thinking about every sacrifice I never counted. Later, my brother overheard Raymond saying Noah had no family left, that I was not in the picture, and that night, everything finally made sense. So instead of begging, I looked for answers, called the vendors, found every contract in my name, realized I was not just uninvited, but erased. So I calmly canceled the flowers, the cake, the venue, hand shaking but heart steady, ignored the calls that followed, slept better than I had in weeks, and on the wedding day, while my phone buzzed nonstop, I watered my plants like it was any other morning until Raymond called, demanding answers, and I told him to ask his daughter and my grandson. Then I put on my coat and went anyway, not to fix anything or beg forgiveness, but to stand where I always belonged. Walked into a hall full of confused guests and empty tables, heard Raymond accuse Noah of lying about me being dead, and I simply said, "I'm alive." Watched the truth drain the room of its noise, saw Claire realize what she had been told, saw Noah break under the weight of it, and I did not yell or shame him. I only said he did not have to erase me. Then I left, while the lie collapsed on its own, drove to the river where I once taught Noah to skip stones, breathed until my chest loosened, slept deeply that night, and in the days after, apologies came quietly, letters came carefully. Noah came back older and humbled, and we talked slowly and honestly, rebuilding something real instead of pretending, and what changed most was me. I stopped shrinking to make others comfortable, stopped apologizing for my presence, kept the same life but carried myself differently, understanding that being a grandfather does not mean agreeing to disappear. It means showing dignity even when it hurts. That wedding never happened, but the truth did. A boundary formed, and an old man who had stood quietly his whole life finally stood fully in it and chose never to vanish again.